I'm William Davis, and I was born on the 13th of November 1821 in Devonshire, England. I arrived in Sydney on the 31st of December 1837 on a ship named Alfred. After 12 years working in the commercial banking sector, my interest turned towards cattle. My introduction to George T. Palmer in 1849 led me to helping him with the establishment and the operation of a cattle station in Gippsland, Victoria. In 1849, I began managing the Ginninderra estate for George Palmer, and later married Susan Palmer on the 11th of April 1850. Susan inherited the estate in 1854 following the death of George. Whilst my business interests were always in cattle and wheat farming, my passions lay with sport, particularly horse racing and cricket. In 1854, I educated the district in civilised sport by the establishment of a cricket club and a pitch at Palmerville. Shortly followed the introduction of our first cricket team, the Ginninderra 11. We were virtually unbeatable, largely in part to the skills of 3 Aboriginals who were considered our star players. As an employer, when interviewing potential applicants, I always looked favourably towards those who played cricket. It was not uncommon for the Ginninderra 11 to challenge and best other teams of 15, 17, or even 22 players. I take my cricket seriously. A 6-day working week was simply too little time for the necessary training to have our boys keep their competitive edge. So after petitioning local employers, we successfully campaigned to reduce the 6-day working week to a 5.5-day working week, leaving an appropriate amount of time for our cricket. In later years, I moved to Brisbane Grove and passed away on the 13th of July 1910. The Ginninderra estate is now part of the Palmerville Heritage Park. It is one of the earliest European settlements in the district, and the English oak trees surrounding the walking track are the oldest living specimens of their kind in Canberra. It's nice to see that there's still plenty of room for a match of cricket.